The battle for our attention grows fiercer by the minute. Marketers bombard us with advertisements of all kinds. Brand name companies bend over backwards to get their products off the shelf. Ultimately, sellers insist that you act now, call today, and don't miss this special offer. In such a pushy world, it's easy for anyone to perceive Christians as people who are throwing a sales pitch. People who, at best, are looking for an equally beneficial exchange. However, Christ was clear in his approach. He came to bless people. He met others with disinterested benevolence, leaving the ones he encountered with only one explanation. He did this because he truly loved them. In the heart of Chicago, Illinois, in a society with little interest for God or church, a group of people meets weekly in rented studio rooms of the Den Theatre. In a normal day, this is a centre for independent actors, actresses, producers and others who love the arts. But on the Saturday, this centre is partially transformed into a church. Here members worship as any other Seventh-day Adventist congregation would. There is lively worship music, an inspiring sermon,
that one of the greatest displays of Christ's acceptance of us was portrayed in the promise that he made in John 14.
The members even gather afterwards for a fellowship meal. But this special day doesn't end here. In the afternoon, members from the Epic Church go out onto the streets of Wicker Park to show love with no strings attached. Their objective is to brighten someone's day and make new friends. Need prayer? No problem. Here, people who believe in God are available to pray with those who are heavy-hearted. Some of the signs read, "Free hugs." Epic members are taking this opportunity to encourage anyone with a warm touch, a loving smile, or even an energetic high five to let others know that they are precious in God's eyes. Perhaps Epic Church members are not leading the masses to church with free hugs and prayers, but they are bringing them closer to God's love. And each day, someone is specially blessed.
You never know what you're going to find or the kind of people that you're going to find, and sometimes you are surprised by what you see and what people tell you. Well, today, actually, my first hug of the day, I gave the free hug, and this guy told me, my grandpa passed away this morning. So I just found it very touching, and I know he needed that hug. And I know that sometimes we do little things, but they might mean a lot to people.
Free hugs and prayer is just one of the ways Epic members are following Christ's method. This community is truly about living discipleship.
Epic Church is a community where discipleship happens. If you come to Epic Church, immediately it's going to be evident in the conversations, it's going to be evident in the sermons, it's going to be evident through worship, it's going to be evident through the things we do here, through the community, that what we're after is discipleship. It's a place where discipleship happens, it's a place where unchurched people are invited into a life of service and knowledge of Jesus Christ. It's a place where unchurched people are accepted and where church people, followers of Jesus, are trained to be disciple makers.
The location is appropriate for meeting people from all walks of life. On a previous Sabbath, a local actress who was auditioning in the building decided to stop by and see what was happening in the larger theatre room. As she peeked in the door, someone approached her, answered some of her questions and invited her to join the worship. She went in and is now attending on a regular basis. Brianna also found a home here.
It's like I wandered in here one day and now I'm just happier and more at peace with things. And I feel like I'm a lot, like if I have problems, I feel like I'm supported and I just know things are going to work out. Yeah, it's a very different vibe here. Like it's a happy, joyful vibe as opposed to like I'm here, this is solemn and serious. And people actually want to talk to each other. It's not like, oh, we come to church just because it's an obligation, then we run away from it.
Epic Church is truly a place of acceptance and diversity. Through creative approaches, they are befriending the Wicker Park community around them. Something as simple as a smile can go a long way in fulfilling our mission to reach people in a city like Chicago. Please pray for this holistic service to God and others, and pray about what you might do to share Jesus without a word.